Email marketing provides one of the strongest returns on investment of any marketing strategy. Seriously, even giant brands like Nike, Delta, Burberry, and Nordstrom are still sliding into inboxes to boost sales and connect with their customers. And the best part, you don't need $1 million budget or a celebrity spokesperson to make email work for you. Just need to do it right. Hey everyone, Ace here from MailerLite. Welcome back to our cozy little corner of the internet where we chat about all things marketing. And today we're diving into e-commerce email marketing, how to get started, what tools to use, and what kinds of emails to send, and how to actually know if it's working. We're going to cover it all, don't worry. First up, why email marketing is important for e-commerce. Email marketing is the hero of e-commerce. On average, get this, it brings in a wild 3,800% return on investment. Yeah, that is the return of $38 for every $1 spent. It's not bad for just an email, right? And that's just the average. Some businesses are bringing in as much as $70. And at that point, you're basically printing money. And legally. So why does this work so well though? First, email gives you a direct line to your customers. There are no social media algorithms to fight with. There's no TikTok trends to chase. It's just you and your subscribers. And second, email lets you tailor your message to your audience. You can send offers based on what someone's been checking out or simply add their name. Either way, it's much easier to connect with personalized content. And finally, people actually buy stuff from emails. Nearly 6 out of 10 email subscribers actually make purchases because of email marketing, and over half do it at least once a month. So the numbers, they don't lie. Email might not be as flashy as a viral social media campaign, but it is the OG of digital marketing, and for good reason. And when it comes to your bottom line, it's sales and revenues that count, not going to be really views and shares, although obviously that helps you get your revenue up. Section 1, getting started. Choosing the right email marketing provider. So let's talk tools. If you're serious about e-commerce email marketing, you need a professional tool. Now, picking a tool can feel like a bit scrolling through Netflix trying to find the next show you're going to binge. There are tons of different options, but how do you decide? Since we're talking e-commerce, we can narrow things down a bit more quickly. First, make sure it plays nice with your e-commerce platform. That means you want a native integration that will sync directly with your customer data and product information automatically. You don't want to be dealing with any manual exports or copy-paste madness. You'll also want e-commerce automation triggers. Think abandoned cart emails, signing up without buying, product interest, and completed purchases. Next, advanced segmentation, and of course, personalization. This is how you send the right offer to the right person at the right time. Super important. It's where the genius behind email marketing really comes in. And finally, e-commerce tracking, so you know exactly how effective your campaigns are at getting those conversions. If you don't know what's working and what's not, you're gonna just keep guessing. And marketing shouldn't feel like playing darts in the dark. Now, I might be a bit biased. Okay, I'm definitely biased, but if you're looking for an e-commerce friendly email marketing tool, I highly recommend checking out MailerLite. You can try out all the advanced features for free for 14 days, and it's got everything you need, like integration with Shopify, Wix, WooCommerce, and many, many more. E-commerce automations as well, plus tracking and segmentation, pop-ups, form, template builder, all that really amazing stuff. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to check it out and take it for a spin. How to build and grow your email list. All right, let's get into one of the most important and maybe most difficult parts of an email marketing strategy. That's how to build your email list. Your email list is your unique secret weapon. No one has the same list, and it gives you direct access to your subscribers' inboxes. They don't just let anyone in there, and that's what makes it so special, especially for you. As an e-commerce business, one of the easiest wins is actually just collecting subscribers right at checkout. Just add an opt-in box and let people know why they should join. Like, are they going to get exclusive discounts, early access, or just really fun emails? Other ways to collect subs include placing newsletter sign-up forms in obvious places, like on your website or in the footer. And then people do scroll down there sometimes, so use it. giving website visitors an incentive to sign up for a lead magnet as well. And for e-commerce, the discount codes are your best friend. And give a little, get a subscriber, it's a win-win-win, right? Using website pop-ups, but use them strategically because no one likes getting ambushed on every page they visit. Set them up to appear at the right time on the right pages. When done right, the pop-ups actually work pretty dang well. And collect subscribers offline, whether it's in your store or at markets and pop-ups. A simple email sign up at checkout can go a super long way, especially if you can offer an incentive like a discount or admission to a loyalty club. And finally, start a referral campaign. People actually love sharing good things and they love the rewards. Put the two together and referral campaigns gives customers a reason to bring their friends along, and that can really help you out in the long run. If you want more tips on growing your email list, make sure you check out this video that I'll put a card right here. And I'll also link it down below in the description in case you prefer checking it out there. Devising an e-commerce email strategy. Types of emails. Let's talk strategy. There are two main types of emails you'll be sending: campaigns and automations. Campaigns are your one-off emails, the ones you send manually to a specific group or segment of subscribers. Think flash sales, new product drops, or a surprise 20% off just because it's Friday and you're feeling generous. Automations, on the other hand, are like your behind-the-scenes marketing ninjas. They're preset email flows that get triggered by a specific action, like someone making a purchase, subscribing to your list, or abandoning their cart. Automations are a powerful revenue generator because you can set them up once and just let them do their thing to nurture your audience, promote your brand, and increase conversions, all while you sleep, snack, and binge watch your favorite show. Or is that just me? Perfect your funnel with automations. My pro tip for automations: use your sales funnel as your guide. Your sales funnel is basically like Google Maps for your customer journey. By setting up automations for each stage of the funnel, you are basically holding your customer's hand, and not in a creepy way, and guiding them all the way from who are you to very loyal customer. Here's how the customer journey breaks down though. You've got four main phases: awareness, consideration, decision, and follow-up. First up, awareness. Let's start with awareness. This is when people are just learning about your brand and products. They're in research mode. So your job is to be like, hey, I exist, I'm awesome, and here's how I can help you. You want to be memorable and make a very good impression, kind of like a first date, but less awkward. This is where your email automation comes in. Think of it as a short series that rolls out the red carpet. Some emails you can include are the classic welcome email sequence, sent the moment the subscriber joins your list. You can say hi, tell them what kind of emails you'll be sending, introduce them to your brand, and maybe toss in a welcome discount because everybody loves a treat, right? And the next, the brand story email. How did you get started? What is your mission? Did it all begin in a garage fueled by nothing but caffeine and ambition? Add these little stories. It really does help for people to kind of relate and get a bit more of an idea of what your brand is all about. This helps to show the humans behind the brand and build that emotional connection. And the all about you email is basically asking for something like their birthday, for a special treat later, or include a quick quiz or survey. Not only do you get valuable insights here, but it also shows you actually care about their preferences, unlike that ex who never listened, right? Next up, consideration. During this phase, people are doing their homework. They're checking out different brands and comparing prices, reading reviews, and trying to figure out who really deserves their money. They're lurking, but this time with purpose. And your job here is to win them over by giving them everything they need to feel confident about choosing you. It's all about building trust, educating, and showing off what sets you apart. And a little bit of charm sprinkled in never hurts. So lean into that a little bit. Some emails you should be sending are the social proof email. Think about it, okay? If there are two bakeries across the street from each other, you'll go check which one has the better reviews before choosing which one to ultimately go to. And social proof works because people trust other people. And this is your chance to shine. So show off those glowing reviews, share case studies, social media shout outs, and even drop in some video testimonials if you got them. Let your happy customers do all the talking for you. The why you're awesome email, well, this is your time to flex. Humbly, of course. So what makes your product stand out? Is it handcrafted? ethically made, infused with unicorn tears. Whatever your secret sauce is, now's the time to highlight it to help potential customers see why your products are much better than the rest. And an engagement email. Think of ways you can get your subscribers to interact with you and then share the results in your emails. Ask them to share their stories, maybe drop suggestions or enter a competition or fill in a survey. Now onto the decision phase. This is where things get real. At this point, your potential customers are ready to make a purchase. They've done their research and they're hovering over that checkout button, thinking, should I? Is now the right time? Well, you need to make that decision an absolute no-brainer for them. This is the time to step in and clear up any last-minute doubts, make it super easy to buy, and maybe throw in a little incentive just to help them get over that hill. You could send some emails like a special trial email. Depending on what you sell, you've got a few angles here. Like you got a subscription product, offer a free trial, get multiple products for sale. Throw in a free sampler of a bestseller with every order. Or if samples and free trials just really aren't your thing, try a money-back guarantee or highlight your return policy for an instant trust boost. Or if samples and free trials aren't really your thing, try a money-back guarantee or highlight your return policy for an instant trust boost. The deal email, make it irresistible. A good deal is hard to pass up, right? So send a special offer. Maybe it's free shipping, a limited time discount, or a cheeky little bundle offer to make them feel that they're getting the best deal possible. And the abandoned cart email. Look, we've all been there, added stuff to the cart, got distracted, and never committed and hit that buy button. Believe it or not, cart abandonment is responsible for a whopping 75% of lost e-commerce sales. And nearly half the time, it's thanks to surprise costs like taxes and shipping. So don't forget about it. Follow up, remind them what they left behind, and keep it friendly. Don't go all car salesperson on them. And, maybe sweeten the deal with some free shipping or a small discount, just once again to help to push them over that hill. Plus, bonus points if you include a sad hamster bean. And last but definitely not least, we've got the follow-up phase. Just because someone hit buy now, it doesn't mean the relationship's over. This isn't a one-night stand. We're aiming for something much more meaningful here. Existing customers are way more likely to buy from you again than brand new ones. 50% more likely, in fact. So you don't want to ghost them. Use this time to actually nurture them into loyal customers and advocates for your brand. Some emails you can include in your follow-up automation are thank you emails. Give your customers a virtual high five with a heartfelt thank you. Bonus points if you include a little discount for their next purchase as well. Once again, kind of pushing them over that hill once more. Ask them to drop a quick review to help out other potential customers and make it easy by sharing a direct link. Helpful content. Share tips and guides on how to get the most out of their new product as well. Kind of like a user manual, but way less boring. Upselling and cross-selling emails. You know how fast food restaurants always ask if you want fries with that? Well, you can basically do the same. Recommend products that go well with their recent purchase or other items that they might enjoy. And then there's birthday emails. Everyone likes to be remembered on their birthday. Send customers your best wishes along with a special birthday gift. And though we've missed you emails, well, if a customer's been MIA for a while, check in with them. A small discount or even a peek at your latest product could be the key to bringing them back. E-commerce campaigns. Once your automations are running like a well-oiled machine, you can shift your focus to campaigns. I highly recommend setting up a newsletter calendar. It'll help you keep on track and help you avoid those, oh no, what do I send this week type of moments of panic. Our data shows that actually most e-commerce businesses send campaigns at least twice a week. Yeah, that's a lot of emails. So planning ahead is key if you want to stay consistent and, of course, sane. And just to make things a bit easier for you, I actually have a free template to download that you can get started with. I'll add a link down in the description below. It's going to help you a lot, trust me. Now here's a handy rule of thumb though. Try to stick to the 70-30 rule. That means 70% of your content should be valuable or educational stuff. It really helps the subscribers and entertains them or teaches them something. And 30% can be promotional. Basically, don't be that brand that is always shouting sale, right? Every time you show up in their inbox, nobody likes that guy. It gets spammy and gets tiring very quick. Now, of course, you don't have to be super strict about it either. You know, it's a guide, not an exam. No one's going to calculate how much promotional content you share and, fail if it's more than 30%. But the idea is to keep things balanced and build a real relationship with your audience, not just hit them with nonstop sales pitches. Once again, nobody likes that. A few campaign ideas every e-commerce biz should have in their rotation are flash sales and limited time discounts, new product drops, seasonal and holiday campaigns. You want to think summer sales, Black Friday, Christmas offers, and Valentine's Day gifts, bestsellers and back in stock announcements, last chances to buy emails, tips and how-to guides, inspiring customer stories, and behind the scenes content, because everybody likes a peek behind the curtain. Get creative, have fun with it, and remember that your emails should feel like a cool friend popping in just to say hi, not an infomercial with something to sell. Key metrics. Okay, so you've put in all this effort setting up your automations and crafting email poetry, but how do you know if any of it is actually working? Like, is anyone even reading these campaigns, or are they just floating in inbox limbo? The basic metrics you'll want to track are open rate, how many subscribers open your emails, click-through rate, how many subs click on a link in your email, and click to open rate, how many subs opened and clicked on a link, and conversion rate, how many subs took action, like made a purchase, for example. And for e-commerce, here are some benchmarks: an open rate of around 31%, a click-through rate of 1.2%, a click-to-open rate of 4.55%, and a conversion rate somewhere between 2 and 5%. If you're hitting those numbers or better, give yourself a fist bump or a high five. If not, don't panic. It just means it's time to test and optimize your strategy. Some other metrics that are useful to know and track are your bounce rate, which tells you the percentage of emails that couldn't be delivered, average order value from email, how much email is bringing in on average, unsubscribe rate, and spam complaint rate. These stats can help you understand how effective your email strategy is, because pretty emails are great, but conversions are even better. Optimizing your strategy for increased conversions. Here's the thing. There's no one-size-fits-all rulebook for email marketing, unfortunately, I know. As long as you're not spamming people, then there's a lot of freedom to test what works specifically with your audience. What kills it for one brand might totally flop for another. Success comes from testing, tracking, and tweaking. Forever. Like, once you're in, it's like a gym membership. You honestly can never cancel. But the upside is that this one may actually make you some pretty decent money. So, how do you take the advantage of email's legendary ROI and turn those subscribers into happy customers? Here are my go-to tactics. Create urgency. People are way more likely to hit checkout if they know the clock is ticking. Let them know that your offer is expiring or that bestseller is almost gone. And if you want to take it up a notch, drop in a countdown timer. It's like FOMO in the digital form. One of MailerLite's customers, KC Tool, nailed this. Every time they run a limited time offer campaign, their stuff literally flies off the digital shelf. Offer a coupon or a discount. Sometimes people just need a little nudge just to make the purchase. Experiment with different types of coupons and offers too, like money off or free shipping or exclusive gifts to sweeten that offer. Everybody loves a good deal. It's like I always say, if I don't pay for full price, does this purchase really even count? Make your CTAs the star of the show. Make them big, bold, and impossible to ignore. Tell people exactly what you want them to do and make sure it pops. And of course, use A/B testing for maximum impact. Whichever emails get the most love will be sent to the rest of your list, ensuring you get the highest engagement and conversions possible. Segment your audience, because not everybody on your list wants the exact same thing. Use their preferences, purchase history, or behavior for personalized offers that are way more relevant to them specifically. And of course, use social proof. People trust people. Highlight some adoring quotes, include star ratings, share customer photos, all of the above. If someone else had a great experience, it makes it much easier for others to join in on the action. And finally, maintain a clean, healthy email list. Sending to invalid emails is going to skew your performance metrics, making it impossible to get accurate readings on your conversions and engagement. And even worse, it actually just really impacts your sender reputation. This is how mailbox providers like Gmail and Yahoo evaluate your worthiness. So if your reputation takes a hit, your emails are more likely to land in the spam folder than the inbox. That is not what we want to do. Email marketing might not be the newest kid on the block, but when it comes to making money for your e-commerce business, it is still the MVP. Use smart automations, personalize your content, like actually talk to people like humans, and build real relationships that go beyond the boring thanks for your order stage. If you learned a thing or two today, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe for more marketing hacks, and share this with a fellow e-commerce friend who could use some email help. Until next time, keep those emails flowing and those sales ringing. I'll see you all in the next one.